Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chelsea FC Pride of London. I believe all of you are doing well today. Our next game is against Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town on Monday night. After our game unbossing them against Fulham, in a game, Fulham came to Stamford Bridge and defeated Chelsea. Enzo Maresca had his press conference after that particular game at Stamford Bridge, but yesterday being Friday, the video was released. So the video of Enzo Maresca press conference ahead of Ipswich Town versus Chelsea on Monday night was released yesterday, and Enzo said a lot of things. First of all, he was asked why KDH, Kunin Hall, was not on the match squad against Fulham, if it is technical decision or injury. Enzo Maresca confirmed that KDH had injury. It was injury. That's why the guy was not on the squad for Chelsea versus Fulham at Stamford Bridge. Then he was asked about Noni Madueke, who was left out of the squad for that particular game. A lot of Chelsea supporters was not happy for the fact that Noni Madueke was left out. A lot of Chelsea supporters was not happy. So he was asked if Noni Madueke will be available to play against Ipswich Town on Monday night. Enzo Maresca said he is in contention for the game against Ipswich Town. So we are looking forward on Noni Madueke playing against Ipswich Town on Monday night. Enzo Maresca was asked why Noni Madueke was left out. He said that it's not only Noni Madueke who was left out of the squad in our last game against Fulham. He said that Leonardo Vega was also left out, and it's all because of technical decision. Not only Noni Madueke was left out, Leonardo Vega was also left out of the squad. The reason is exactly the same for both of them. For sure, the competition has to be higher. That's what I want. Meaning that they are lesser in competition, the players we have. And this is Leonardo Vega's first time. But talking about Noni Madueke's side, this is the third time. Does it mean that the guy don't like to train? It simply means that Noni Madueke is not training the way Enzo Maresca wants him to train. Yes, Noni Madueke is not training. He is not training the way the coach wants him to train. And that's why he left him out. So it's up to him to prove Enzo Maresca wrong so that he will be back in the squad. This guy has been at Chelsea. I don't know why Noni Madueke is doing this. I can't just tell why the guy is doing this. I can't just tell. To tell you guys the truth, I can't just tell. According to Simon Phillips, he said, basically, I don't think many Chelsea players will be risking turning up late to an important meeting again anytime soon. As disclaimer, that wasn't the only issue. As Noni Madueke. Does it mean that Noni Madueke turned up to an important meeting late? Enzo Maresca is trying to create something important at Chelsea, and that is all of them has to be equal, both the senior players and the junior players. You don't have to discipline. You have to give everything you are giving very, very best. You have to be in your very best. So I think this is a way of punishing Noni Madueke. Because from what I understand here, maybe the guy turned up to an important meeting late. And that's why. So the guy has to be serious. Noni Madueke has to be serious. The guy has a lot of talents. The guy is well talented. Yes. And also he is the kind of winger Enzo Maresca liked. Enzo Maresca liked the guy. Yes, Enzo like him. So the guy has to be serious in everything. Also, Chelsea are not planning to let him leave in January transfer window no matter what is going on. There's no plans to try to move on Noni Madueke this January as Chelsea still believe in his abilities, Enzo Maresca included. So, upon everything, Chelsea are not planning to let Noni Madueke leave the club in January transfer window. He is a player Chelsea love. He is also a player Enzo Maresca love. So, guys, that is it. Moving forward, Enzo Maresca was asked about Ipswich Town striker Delap. You know, the guy who joined Ipswich Town from Manchester City. And this guy worked with Enzo Maresca during their time at Manchester City. So Enzo Maresca was asked about him and he said, Delap is a fantastic player. We spent a year together. He scored like 24 goals. This is a very good striker. He works hard off the ball. On the ball, he understands the game and he can score goals. He can be an important player for England. This is what Enzo Maresca said about him ahead of Ipswich Town versus Chelsea coming up on Monday night. And don't forget, there was a time Chelsea was linked to this particular striker. Yes, the guy is 21, if I'm not mistaken, 21 or 22-year-old. And the guy is very good. But the question here is he up to Chelsea standard? Yes, but we are looking forward to see how he's going to perform against Chelsea on Monday night. But what Enzo Maresca said about him is clear. The guy is well talented, young for that matter, and he can score a goal. I think so far this season he has already scored 6 goals for Ipswich Town. If I'm not mistaken, I think he has already scored 6 goals. So let's keep eye whether Chelsea will do anything about him in the summer. There's no way. I don't think Ipswich Town will let him leave in January transfer window unless if Chelsea drop a crazy money to convince them. I don't even see Chelsea dropping any kind of crazy money for this striker. Yes, but you have to keep eye on this guy and also to see how he's going to perform against Chelsea on Monday night. I have to tell you guys this. We need a striker. We cannot only rely on Nicholas Jackson. We need a striker. So guys, that is it. Let me see your comments. I want to see your comments under the comment section. What you have to say about what Enzo Maresca said about Noni Madueke. Yes, don't forget he said that he will be in contention for our game against Ipswich Town coming up on Monday. Tell us what you have to say about him under the comment section, and also what you have to say about Ipswich Town striker Delap on what Enzo Maresca said about him. And finally, guys, don't forget we are the Blues and we are the pride of London.